Good morning, friends. Let us start today remaining part remaining part of arithmetic progression. Okay, we explained the question number up to 6 no? So 7 and 8 I didn't explain here. 7 and 8 easy sums only that you do as homework. Okay, and now question number 9 read. First you read it and make it clear. If the sums of first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and 17 terms is 8 to 89, find the sum of n terms. If the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of sum of 17 terms of an AP is 289, find the sum of n terms. That means you want to find out SN. Okay. So S7, sum of 7 terms given, that means what is given? S7 given 49, clear, and S17 given 289, okay, and you want to find out the sum of n terms. So for finding out the sum of n terms, you want to know very clearly, we need always A and D, common difference and the first term. So you S7 formula applying, you will get an equation. S17 formula applying, you will get another equation. Solving that two equations, we will get the answer. Okay. So teacher already written here S7 short formula written direct. Okay. Sn is equal to S7 means n is 7. So in the place of n, what I given? 7 by 2. Into 2a plus n minus 1 also direct written here. 7 minus 1, 6d is equal to 49. Okay. So here 2 take common outside. Why? We can able to cancel this with this 2. So 2 I taken common outside. 2 into what is coming remaining? A plus 3d. So this 2 and this 2 will cancel. And this 7 is multiplied with this term now. So that will divide here. Together teacher done that. Okay. A plus 3d is equal to what is coming? 49 by 7. So A plus 3d is equal to what is? 7. Equation number 1. Same way, you will get from S17 another equation. Same formula applying. 17 by 2. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That means 17 by 2 into 2a plus 17 minus 1 means 16d is equal to 89. Here also same method you apply. 2 common coming now, 2 take outside. Here 2 taking outside, this 2 and this 2 will cancel. So a plus 8d is equal to this 17 will divide here. Okay. So 289 by 17, how much coming? 17. 17 into 17 is 289. So a plus 8d is equal to how much coming? 17. So you go now to these two equations got. Okay, no need to multiply any terms. Direct you will get the answers. See here, first equation a plus 3d is equal to 7. Second equation is a plus 8d is equal to 17. Okay. So solve these two equations. A plus 8d is equal to 17 and a plus 3d is equal to 7. Subtracting them, here minus and here minus. So a minus a cancelling, 8d minus 3d, how much coming? 5d is equal to 17 minus 7, 10. Okay, further calculation see. D is equal to 10 by 5, that means that d is equal to 2. Okay. So from equation number 1, a plus 3d is equal to 7, then you up in the place of d you apply the value. So applied now here. So a plus 6 is equal to 7. Therefore a is equal to how much got? 7 minus 6, 1. So for an AP, mostly in many sums, what we need in A and D, first term and common difference are the very important part. Okay. Now what is your question? Sn find out. Find the value of Sn. So formula applying. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into b. Okay. So n by 2 into 2 into the value of a already we found out now. Just you see, you found out now the value of a. How much found out? 1. And the value of d also you got as 2. That both apply here. So 2 into 1 plus n minus 1 into 2. Okay. It is 2 plus, open this bracket, 2n minus 2. So this plus 2 and this minus 2 will cancel now. So what you will get here? 2n. So n by 2 into 2n. So 2 up and down cancel again. So what you will get? N into n, n square. So what is the value of Sn? Sn is equal to n square. Okay. Each sum several times you apply and do and see. Then only you can do easily. So separate sums take and you yourself think it and try to do. So several methods, how much times you are practicing, so that much your maths will be perfect for you. Without a practicing, maths not possible to do well. Okay, so copy this one. Copied up. Clear? Now move to the next question. Question, read it properly, make it clear. Show that A1, A2, A3, etc. An form an AP where An is defined as below. An you will get in terms of n only, and Sn also you will get in terms of n only. So here what is given? An given. An means what? Nth term. And here also An given, 9 minus 5n. So this second sum you will do homework. First sum teacher will explain. Okay. Show that this A1, A2, A3, An forms an AP. So that first what you will find out? A1, A2, A3, A4 find out. So how to find out A1? So already you know N. So in the place of n, 1 giving, you will get A1. So Sn got here, Sn is equal to n square got no. In the place of n1 giving, S1 will get. So Sn means nth term. So first term means what? S1. So An is the nth term. A1 means what? First term. So that in the place of n, you replace by 1. Wherever n is there, they are all replaced. So n is equal to 1. So A1 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 1. That is 3 plus 4, 7. Very clear? And n is equal to 2. So A2 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 2. 4 into 2, how much coming? 8. 8 plus 3, 11. Okay, students? And now, if n is equal to 3, A3 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 3. Okay? 4 into 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. Okay? N is equal to 4. A4. Wherever n is there, replace by 4. So A4 is equal to 3 plus 4 into 4. 16 plus 3, 19. Listen. So you got the sequence now. I written the sequence. A1, A2, A3, etc. An is 7, 11, 15, 19. Now you verify this A1, A2, A3 is an AP or not. That is your question. Question, make it clear. So show that this A1, A2, A3, An forms an AP. So how to form? How we will verify? We will verify D 2-3 times. D find out. D finding out what you are getting 4. So here common difference is same now. Therefore it forms an AP. Okay. First A1, A2, A3, etc. find out. Then you verify D in 2-3 place times. Then the common difference if same coming, but you can say it forms an AP. Okay, students? Got clear now? So what is the next any questions are given? So define as, and also find the sum of first 15 terms. So what you want to find out? You want to find out the sum of 15 terms. For finding out the sum of 15 terms, you need A already we written 7. So D, how much? 4. And what is n? 15. So apply the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Here this chapter totally know where which formula we want to apply. That perfectly knowing you can do the sum well. So S15 in the place of n, what is written? 15. It's equal to 15 by 2 into 2 into a 7, 2 into 7 plus 15 minus 1, that means 14 into D. Clear? So calculate now. Calculation is left for you. 15 by 2 into 14 plus 56, 70 This 70 and 2 will cancel, 35. So 15 into 35, how much got? 525. Therefore, what is the sum of 15 terms? 525. Clear? Okay. Now, move to the next sum. Read the sum properly. If the sum of first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, what is given? Sum of n terms of the AP. Sum of n terms means Sn. Okay, sum of n terms means what is Sn? Sn how much given? 4n minus n square. And what is your question? What is the first term? That is S1. What is the meaning of S1? S1 means sum of one term. Sum of one term and sum first term all are same only. Sum of one term. So the meaning is that suppose for example an AP is 7, 5, 7, 7, 9, 11 etc. coming. Sum of one term means what? 7 only. So what is the first term? That is S1. In bracket it is written that is S1. And what is the sum of two terms? That means what you want to find out? S2. Sum of two terms. Similarly, find the third term, 10th term and nth term. So anyway you find out, no problems. Okay. So here Sn. Sn what is written? 4n minus n square. And what is the first term? That means Sn. So I told you in the place of Sn, if one putting, what you will get? S1. In the Sn is equal to 4n minus n square, no. Therefore, if in the place of n replacing by 1, you will get S1. So what is S1? S1 is equal to 4 into 1 minus 1 square, that means 4 minus 1, that is 3. This is the value of S1 got 3. And so first term got now, that is S1, first term got. Conclusion we will write last. And if n is equal to 2, what you will get? You will get S2. I told you wherever n is there, they are all replaced by 2. So S2 is equal to 4 into 2 minus 2 square. Okay. So 4 into 2, how much coming? 8. 2 square, how much coming? 4. 8 minus 4, how much coming? 4. So what I written here? S2 is 4. So sum of two terms also you got now? Yes. Now if n is equal to 3, n is equal to 3 not asked. So for finding out the common difference, if you need you can write. S3 is equal to 4 into 3 minus 3 square. 4 into 3 how much? 12. 12 minus 9 how much coming? 3. So now we found out S1, S2, S3, S3 not asked even though I written here. S1, S2, S3 knowing you. Your question read now. What is your question? What is the first term? That means S1. What is the sum of first two terms? That is your question. So first we can find out that too. Okay. Already we found out. I will be written the conclusion. See here. The first term, that means S1 is equal to A1 is equal to 3. Okay. Next point. What is written? Sum of first two terms. That means S2 is how much given? 4. Now listen. If you need, you can do this method. I hope so. This will be comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can able to apply another formula I given for finding out the, see here, for finding out the third term, that means A3, you knowing the formula S2 minus S3. So that method also can apply, or with the method which the teacher explained now, that will be somewhat easy for the below average students. So that I explain that method. Okay, we will see, go to the sum. See here. S2 means what? A2 plus A1. A2 plus A1 how much got? 4. So A2 is equal to S2 minus S1. A2 what I written? S2 minus S1. A2 is equal to second sum of two terms minus sum of the first term. S2 how much? 4 and S1 how much? 3. So 4 minus 3 you got A2 is equal to 1 got. So from this one very clear, you knowing the first term. What is the first term? A1 or A is equal to 3. First term got now. And common difference D. Common difference D how getting? A2 minus A1. Are you got clear? So for finding out any number of terms, you need always first term and common difference. This point once more make it clear. S2 means what? Sum of two terms. That means you got 4 now. And therefore A2, how can find out? A2 is equal to S2 minus S1. That is the formula you are studying. That means 4 minus 3, that means 1. Now, first term A is equal to, you knowing already 3. See here, first term. And D, common difference of finding out A2 minus A1. So A2 minus A1, see, A2 is 1 and A1 is 3. So 1 minus 3 means minus 2. Now you got the first term and common difference. So any number of terms you can see. I hope so this will be easy for you. You can do any method. Third term. Your question is that you find out third term, 10th term and nth term. So third term, C means A3. What is the formula for A3? A plus 2D. So A means 3 plus 2 into the value of D is minus 2. 3 plus minus 4, that means minus 1. So you got no A3. So put in box A3 is equal to minus 1. Now 10th term. What is the formula? A10. What is the short formula? A plus 9D. So 3 plus 9 into D. D how much? Minus 2. So 3 plus minus 18. So how what you got the answer? A10 you got as minus 15. Clear? Now your question is that find the nth term. What's the nth term? An. Formula what is? A plus n minus 1 into D. So what is the value of A? 3. N minus 1 into the value of D is minus 2. Apply here 3 minus 2n plus 2. 3 plus 2 how much coming? 5. 5 minus 2n. So what is the value of an? 5 minus 2n. Clear? This will be comfortable. I hope so. Okay. So you got third term found out, 10th term found out, and you found out the nth term also. Okay. Clear? Now find question number 12. Now question number 12. Question listen. Find the sum of first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. Divisible by 6 are multiples of 6 also. Okay. Divisible by 6. We can divide completely. That is the word meaning. The first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. So 6 into 1, 6. It is divisible by 6. 6 into 2, 12. It is also divisible by 6. 6 into 3, 18. Divisible by 6. 6 into 4, 24. Divisible by 6, etc. Okay. So first 40 numbers given. So previous sums and divisibility sums I had explained and given. In that cases they are not given number of terms. So here number given, so easy. So first term, second term, third term, fourth term and 40th term. Okay. So here listen. 6, 12, 18, etc. to 40. So first term, what is the first term? A is equal to 6. And the common difference D, A2 minus A1. That means 12 minus 6, 6. And what's the value of n? 240. Clear? What is your question? You want to find out sum of n 40 terms. That means Sn. Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus n. Students, do any method, no problems. So here I applied this formula. Why applied this formula? Because first term and last term knowing. So I have taken this formula. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into first term plus last term. That means S40 is equal to 40 divided by 2 into first term 6, last term 240. Therefore 40 divided by 2 means 20. 20 into 246. So multiply, right? So you got to know. Here teacher written multiples. Multiples now your question given as divisibles. Okay. So both are actually multiples are divisible by 6 also. Here you correct over there. So what is your question? Find the sum of first positive integers which are divisible by 6. Therefore, last conclusion what you have to do correction. Therefore, the first sum of first 40 positive integers which are divisible by 6 is 4,920. Clear? Do corrections here. And now students, the question number 13 and 14 teacher given us homework. Okay, we will move to the next question, question number 15. Clear? Question number 15. This previous sum copy all of you? Copy for sums. Question number 13 and 14 are homework, very easy sums. Now question number 15, you read it first. You yourself read it. Okay, read and make it clear the question. A contract on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows. So, penalty for delay for the completion of the work. How much? So, 200 rupees for the first day. First day, what is the penalty? First day, the penalty applied is 200 rupees. Make a question clear. And second day, what is the penalty? 250 rupees. Third day, what is the penalty? 300 rupees, etc. etc. That is the penalty for each succeeding day being 50 more than the preceding day. So first day how much given? 200 penalty. Second day 250 penalty. Third day 300 penalty, etc. The meaning is that previous day, first day 200, then next day 50, 50, 50 increased. Okay, that is written here. So once more read the sentence. The third day, etc. That is the penalty for each succeeding day being rupees 50 more than for the preceding day. Clear? Question clear now? Yes. How much money the contractor has to pay as penalty if he has delayed the work for 30 days? So how much days delay came? 30 days delay came. Therefore, 30th day he want to pay how much total amount? That is the question. Okay. If he has to pay delay, how much total amount? How much money the contractor has to pay as a penalty for the 30 days of delay? Okay. Question listen. Penalty for delay on the first day 200 rupees. Penalty for the second day 250. Penalty for the third day 300 rupees, etc. etc. So what is coming? First day 200, second day 250 and 300, 350, etc. etc. So very clearly you can say it forms an AP notes here. Delayed amounts, the sequence I written here. First day 200, second day 250, third day 300, etc. So very clearly you can say that it forms an AP. See the difference between the how much coming 50, here also 50 coming, so that it forms an AP. Therefore we written 200, 250, 300, etc. are forms an AP. Okay. Such that what is the value of A? 200. What is the value of D? A2 minus A1, 250 minus 200, that means 50. So that is 30th day. What is the total amount penalty he wants to give? It is not a question 30th day how much giving. Total penalty is asked. What is the total penalty the particular person wants to pay? So that means what? Total 30 days total amount how much coming that. So that what we have written here, S30 is the penalty for the delay for 30 days. Okay. Not on the 30th day. 30th day asking you want to find out only A30. But the 30th day total penalty what he wants to give. That is your question. So that what we will find out S30. Therefore S30 is the penalty for the delay for 30 days. Okay students, clear now that points? Yes. So everything knowing, A knowing, D knowing, so N knowing, apply. Apply and find out. Therefore Sn is equal to N by 22A plus N minus 1 into D. So S30 is equal to 30 by 2 into, okay, apply. You calculate. Play calculation, no? Same amount you got a 27,750. So total penalty how much given? So 27,750 rupees penalty the particular person had given. Okay, clear the sum? This type of sums one time, two times reading properly you can understand. Okay, copy the sum. Now the next question, question number 16, read all of you. That is also same type but little difference is there. So a sum of rupees 700 is to be total sum. A sum of 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to the students. How many cash prizes given? 7. So 7 cash prizes given. Total cash prize amount how much? 700. A sum of 70 rupees is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to the students. Total how many cash prizes given? 7 cash prizes. Total amount used for giving that much cash prizes how much? 700. Okay, of a school for their overall academic performance. Clear? So if each price is 20 less than its preceding price. Okay, this sentence again read. If each price is 20 rupees less than the preceding price. So suppose for example the first price is 100 rupees given. Then the next price will be 20 less than the preceding. That means 100 minus 20. How much will come? 80. Are you got clear? That is the word meaning. If each price is 20 less than its preceding price. So first price how much given? 20 rupees less than the second one. Sorry, 20 rupees less given for the second price. Okay. This little more got clarification now. If each price is 20 rupees less than its preceding price. Okay. Find the value of each of the prices. That is your question. So what is total amount? How much given? 700 rupees. So sum of all prices how much? Total 700 given. And total number of cash prices how many given? 7. So each price is decreased by how much? Decreased by 20 from each preceding prices. Previous price how much given? From that 20 decreasing. Clear? Therefore, what will be the common difference? Minus 20. Are you got clear? The common difference will be minus 20 because, for example, I told you first term 100 came. First price you are given, suppose, first price you are given 100 rupees. Second price how much will come? 80. So what's the common difference? 80 minus 100. How much will come? Minus 20. Okay, you don't write plus 20. So it is very clearly written in the question, 20 rupees less compared to the preceding price. Okay, therefore common difference how much will come? Minus 20. Here is the problem. So instead of minus 20 plus 20 writing full answer is wrong. Okay, so what is the common difference? D is equal to minus 20, D is equal to minus 20 and N is equal to 7, Sn is equal to 700. D is equal to how much? Minus 20, N is equal to 7 and Sn is equal to 700. These all points are clear. So apply. So from this one what you want to find out? First, that is what is the first price? First price knowing, then only we can find out the remaining prices. So here no need to find out the value of N, nothing. N already given. Total how many prices are there? 7 prices. D given and Sn also known. Okay. Move to the question. Sn is equal to N by 2 into 2a plus N minus 1 into D. So Sn means 700 is equal to N 7. So 7 by 2 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 into minus 20. So here this 7 by 2 I shifted here. So 700 into 2 divided now. So here multiplication 7 multiplied. So here division 700 into 2 by 7. So 2a plus 6 into minus 20. Okay. So here how much will come? 200 and 2a plus minus 120. So this minus 120 I taken here plus 120. So that is equal to 2a. For 2a is equal to how much got? 320. Therefore a how much got? 320 by 2. For the value of a is equal to how much? 160. Okay, the value of a is 160. Clear now? Sorry, got clear the method? A how much got? 160. A is equal to how much? 160. This is your question. First price knowing, then only you can find out the remaining prices. So previous many sums we found out n, but that is not your question. How many prices already given, Sn given and D given. Okay. Here also D, you be careful. Here D right. Okay. So A how much got? 160. Therefore the values of the 7 prices, what is already told there? 20 decreasing. So first price how much got? 160. Second price 160 minus 20. Third price 160 minus 20 minus 20. So what will come? Minus 40. Again 160 minus 60. And 160 minus 80. 160 minus 100. 160 minus 120. 20. Here again 20 decreasing. 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 So count and see how many prices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 prices came. Okay. Now I will write the amounts. Therefore the amounts are how much? 160 rupees, 140 rupees, 120 rupees, 100 rupees, 80, 60 and 40 rupees. So these are the amounts of the prices. Okay. You add and see this full adding, you will get a 700. Okay. Are you got clear now? So this time, this sum I told you very clearly. I told you here D, be careful. D only you want to see. Some students say 20 decreasing writing, then also they will write a plus 20. Okay students, clear? Bye.